The Battle of the Atlantic was the longest continuous military campaign of World War II, lasting the entire duration of the war. Britain required over 1 million tons of supplies a week from abroad, and if Germany could prevent supplies reaching the island, they would be starved into surrendering. For defence, merchant ships were grouped into convoys escorted by warships, and when possible, the Air Force. Grouping them together made them harder to find in over 1 million square miles of ocean. The convoys began the day before war was declared. The German fleet had a successful start, and in the first few weeks, U-boats sank HMS Courageous and HMS Royal Oak. When France surrendered in June 1940, Germany was able to build bases along the French coast, and sent out increasing numbers of U-boats in groups known as wolf packs. German battleships were also lethal. On the 12th of February 1941, a German cruiser sank 7 ships from a convoy of 19. However, in May, one of their fleet's largest and most powerful battleships, the Bismarck, was hit and damaged on its maiden raid and sunk before it could reach port. The sinking marked the end of raids by surface warships. In December 1941, the USA joined the war, and initially U-boat attacks near its coast resulted in the loss of many ships until they adopted the convoy system. By early 1942, Germany had learnt to read encrypted Allied messages and further encrypted their own, so they now had the upper hand in terms of intelligence. A year later, supplies in Britain were becoming so bad that people began losing faith in the convoy system, but then the situation changed dramatically. Improvements in aviation technology meant Allied aircraft could now reach across the whole Atlantic to provide cover. Additionally, flight decks were added to large supply vessels like tankers, enabling them to provide extra air cover. Britain and the USA developed new ships that could be mass-produced, and they were more suited to anti-submarine warfare. In May 1943, over 40 U-boats were destroyed, and Germany called off North Atlantic operations, although fighting continued. The last U-boat was sunk by a British aircraft on the day victory in Europe was declared.